The Bristol F.2 Fighter was a two-seater aircraft, more commonly referred to as the Brisfit or simply Bristol Fighter. This aircraft built up quite a reputation for itself and was one extraordinary aircraft. The goal of this aircraft was to create a replacement for the outdated BE-2 reconnaissance aircraft. On top of this, the new aircraft would need to be able to conduct fighter patrols. Design of the airframe started in March 1916. By March 8, 1917, the Bristol Fighter started to arrive in France with No. 48 Squadron. The first offensive patrol was flown on April 5, 1917. The results were, well, disastrous. 6 Bristol Fighters took to the skies and arrived over the town of Douai. Here they were attacked by a flight of 5 Albatros D.3s, led by none other than Manfred Von Richtofen, who proceeded to shoot down 2 of the Bristol Fighters, securing his 35th and 36th victories. 2 other Bristols were shot down by Richtofen's colleagues. The root of this failure was due to old tactics used by the pilots, flying in close formation with a defensive mindset. Later on this changed, however, and the Bristol became a wonderful fighting machine. The Bristol F.2B packed quite a punch, with one forward 303 firing Vickers gun mounted in the upper fuselage, and generally 2 Lewis guns in the rear turret. This provided quite a bit of protection from all angles. The Powerplant changed throughout the conflict. These consisted of the Rolls-Royce Falcon 1, 2, and 3 engines. Around 150 F-2Bs were manufactured with the Falcon 1 and 2. After this batch, the Powerplant was switched to the Falcon 3. This engine could reach a maximum speed of 123 kilometers per hour, or 198 miles per hour. Along with being an excellent fighter aircraft, it was used in numerous other roles, from reconnaissance with its camera and wireless gear, to becoming an excellent ground attacker. It could carry a maximum payload of 450 pounds of ordnance. Some Bristols were even equipped with a negative lens bomb sight. Overall, the Bristol F-2B became one of the best, if not the best, two-seater of the Great War. It continued to serve with various countries after the conflict. The aircraft even remained in production after the war, resulting in a total of around 5,300 Bristol Fighters built. The F-2B remained in service with the RAF until 1932. If anything is a testament to this aircraft capabilities, that would be it. Hello everybody, Wolfpack345 here, and welcome to a first look of the Bristol F2B F3 Fighter. Now with the new patch, they included the F2B F3 and the F2B F2, but we're taking a look at the F3. They are pretty much the same. The only difference is the engine for the most part. It has the Rolls-Royce Mark III engine in here. And as you can see, it is a two-seater. I have me, the pilot, and then I do have an observer slash rear gunner in the back. I'm not sure what I'll name him. I need to think of a stereotypical British name, but I'm thinking, let's just go with Lloyd for this here flight. Now it is a scramble flight, most of you know how these go, and it looks like the Huns are approaching rather quickly, so I should make this rather fast. Let's go ahead and hop into the cockpit. As you can see, the exterior of the aircraft just looks fantastic. Same quality you would expect with these flying Circus aircraft, and let's go ahead and hop in. The leather looks really good in here, and as well as the wood for the instrument panels. We have our joystick, that's our trigger for our 1 Vickers 303 machine gun. Looks like we have fuel mixture up here, and as well as a, I'm not sure what else is there. But anyway, and our throttle is on this side. We have an altimeter, airspeed indicator, oil temps. It looks like that's pretty much it, and RPM down there. Yeah, fairly basic. Oh, okay, they're turning away. And there's Lloyd. As you can see, they have updated the pilot textures, and the observers look rather nice. Lloyd, oh my god, did my fucking game crash? Sorry about that, my game had a little oopsies, but I don't think I'm going to cut it yet. Looks like the Huns are turning away. They're waiting for us to take to the air, so we'll go ahead and do that. There is a plethora of modifications for this here aircraft, such as the Aldous sight, which I do have equipped, oh boy, right now. And also I gave Lloyd back there the twin Lewis guns. And wow, that was insanely easy to take off. This plane just wants to leap into the air, it seemed like. Wow. I'm rather surprised how fast that was. I'm also really surprised how maneuverable this plane is for a two-seater. Honestly, the two-seat configuration is rather nice because Lloyd back here can pump out a lot of lead with that twin Vickers or Lewis guns. So that is quite helpful. And it looks like the Germans are approaching, and we have the air raid sirens blaring down there. But while we're airborne, we'll just take a quick look at everything. It looks rather nice. Oh, we have a compass up there. That's pretty sweet. Whoa. Oh, that's Lloyd training his guns. He's ready to get into the fight. Oh boy. Hello. I think I raked one of them. Get him, Lloyd. Lloyd's going bananas with those Lewis guns. Oh my gosh, that's quite terrifying. Him just firing over my head, but oh, jeez. This is going to be quite a furball. I gave the Germans quite a bit of aircraft this time, so we'll see how this goes. We're fighting Albatrosses and I forgot, the Halberstadts? I'm not sure what the other one is, but let's go ahead and get in our oldest site and maybe take out this Albatros here as Lloyd fends off any incoming attacks. One thing I will say is Lloyd is Russian. All of his call outs are in Russian still, and that is one thing that definitely needs to be addressed, and I'm sure it will by the time Flying Circus is fully released. And oh my gosh, I'm really having issues keeping this Albatross in my sight. And my gun's jammed. Of course it is. Alright. Really just rip into it. Oh yes. Now there is modifications, and I think that Albatross, yep, that is indeed going down. Alright, one Albatross down for the count. What do we have on our 6, Lloyd? Looks like we have one of those Halberstadts. Alright, we're going to go ahead and punch it. It looks like Lloyd's reloading there. We'll swing around and try to get the drop on him. Let's go ahead and make sure our gun's clear to fire. And yeah, swoop down. Oh, that gunner is mighty pesky, so we're going to try to stay down low. Try to avoid him. And we're just going to make a quick pass on this fellow. Got a couple of good hits. It looks like he is leaking. Maybe, I don't know what he's leaking actually. I just want to avoid this guy hitting our engine, or me actually. I like to preserve my skull. But his gunner is very persistent, kind of terrifying. Oh boy. Oh no, it looks like my engine did get hit. Am I leaking something back there, Lloyd? Oil splattering on my head. Let's take a quick look. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. I'm having all sorts of issues today. Anyway, looks like we might have to take this bird down rather soon. But overall, it's a rather fun aircraft. You can take 2 overwing Lewis guns if you do want more firepower as well. But we'll go ahead and land her because, well, I have oil spewing. I also have 2 Albatrosses on me. So let's go ahead and... Oh no! I'd rather avoid all the hot oil. Oh boy, that was close. Maybe we can get this Albatross to overshoot us and we can take him out. Like so. Get him, Lloyd. Yeah, my engine is not happy with me right now. Yeah, we are not getting... We're not getting anything here. Alright, yeah, the engine's cutting. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and land this bird. And then I'll show you some other things that this aircraft can do. It can do quite a few roles, from observing to obviously dogfighting, as we just showed off. But it's also a pretty good ground attacker. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, that was actually rather soft. Way softer than I was really expecting. It's pretty nice. A fairly forgiving aircraft on landing. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle down and get the mechanics in here to work on that. But overall, not too shabby. And Lloyd's just going bonkers back there with his guns. What a madman. Alright, well, I will go ahead and cut here and get back to you guys, and we'll equip some bombs on this bird and see how she is with ground attacking. Back in the F.2B, or the Bristol Fighter, I did go ahead and take the overwing Lewis guns, which are way up there, and we also have 24 Cooper bombs strapped on underneath us, so this is going to be quite interesting. Hopefully there's no anti-aircraft gunners on this here train. That would be disastrous for us, but we're gonna go ahead and blow this thing up, right Lloyd? Yeah, you can see the excitement on his face that we are about to do this. He is just absolutely thrilled. So we'll go ahead and go in on this train, run right down it, and just drop our bombs. Hopefully this goes well. I can see this only going one of two ways, Lloyd. Either we're going to die horribly, or we'll blow up this here train. It doesn't look like there are any anti-aircraft gunners. I'm sure they would have started shooting at us by now, so looks like we're scot-free, right, Lloyd? Alright, ready to come in. Go ahead and start strafing with our massive amount of forward firing firepower. Holy cow, that is just a lot of lead. Alright, let's get ready to drop bombs. Whee! Alright, I dropped quite a few, I think. Looks like the train's okay. Did I actually drop my bombs? I did indeed drop my bombs, and they did absolutely nothing. Oh, but the train has stopped. The train has stopped. That is good. And it looks like everyone got off. Well, that's rather unfortunate that our little bombs were not able to destroy the train. I don't really know what to say. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, we'll go ahead and I guess strafe it a couple of times, but it looks like the train's going to get away. We just delayed them. The train will not run on time. No, not today. Not with the Bristol Fighter in the air. Well, I just wanted to try that. I don't know why this train did not explode, but I'm sure it did experience some damage. I mean, they're not very large bombs. I think when we get the World War I assets, stuff like this will be a lot more doable. So, anywho, I think that's going to leave it for this here episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. This plane is actually quite a bit of fun, a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I never really flew two-seaters very much in Rise of Flight. I mostly just, you know, hop in and mess around with them. I never did a career or anything, but this is actually a pretty awesome aircraft. And reading the history on it, it is pretty cool. Alright, so with all that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and cut here. Thank you all for watching. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you guys on the next video.